Yo, what is up guys, Spidey PS4 Hype here, and I'm back with another Spider-Man PS4 related video. Sorry for not making a video in a while. I've just been busy with school. I had a bunch of assignments I needed to finish up on, and I needed to study for a lot of my exams, so that's why I haven't been on. So I'm done with exams now, I'm back. I have a little more time to make videos besides when I work part-time. But yeah, so tonight I'm just going to be making a video about what's going on in the community and what's been happening recently, and just give you my take on it and what I think what's going to happen next. So first off, I'm just going to start off with the lack of news we've been getting. It's been such a drought. I still can't believe it's been 8 months and all we've gotten was like a minute and 30 seconds or something like that. The PS4 Pro clip was pretty awesome. I'm going to be 100% honest, but I just don't like how they only showed 30 seconds of it and no gameplay. I know it was just to showcase the graphics of what the Pro can handle, but it still would have been pretty awesome to see. But yeah, just the lack of everything happening, I couldn't really make a video based on it because there's nothing really to go off of. And I can't make theory videos because I just can't think of any new things for the game because Evan Falarka, Legit MHX, Spidey Bugle, all of those guys already came up with the best ideas possible, and you just can't beat those guys when it comes to ideas. And yeah, no one should try to beat them anyway. They're just the OGs, and no one can top them. They're just the legends of just the group, and that's kind of why I started this channel in the first place, because all three of them just gave me the inspiration to start this channel. They're just three incredible dudes, and like I said a video ago, or 1 or 2 videos ago, if you're subscribed to me first and not one of those guys, I don't even know why you're on this channel to begin with, because they're the ones who gave me the inspiration, and their content is way better than mine. So anyway, next we're gonna just talk about an animator, Xavier CK, talking about let me just bring up the tweet here. So he had an all hands meeting with Marvel today about Spider-Man PS4, and he said big things are happening. Almost everyone in the community probably already heard about these big things, but or just speculating what these big things could mean. But I'm not really sure what it can mean. Maybe they're just discussing when they'll show it next, or what they're building up for the game, what features they could add, or not features, sorry, just talking about what final things they need to be doing to touch up the game, because the game looks too good to be in early stages. It's impossible to be way too early in development. I think they're just waiting. Any second now, I think they're gonna just give us info, just surprise us just out of nowhere. I agree with Evan Falarka, Legit MHX, and Spidey Bugle when it comes to Insomniac and Sony showing info after Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, because yeah, it makes sense. They don't want people to focus on 2 exclusives when one's about to come out. They don't want people taking their hype off of the one coming out sooner than the one coming out later. So I agree with them 100%.
Let me see your hand.
But yeah, if it's just a couple of months after Horizon Zero Dawn comes out and there's still no news, then I guess the only thing we can hope on is E3. If not E3, which will probably be impossible, they'll for sure be at E3 this year. There's almost no doubt in it. But if they're not, then I really don't know. I'll be pretty upset. I think I can say that on behalf of everyone in the community. But yeah. So next up, we're just going to be talking about just how I think the development, how I think it's going to go, and how I think the manner of it's going to be released, if that makes sense. Sorry if it's not making sense, but I don't know. I just think, on behalf of everyone else, some people think it's going to release in spring, the Spring Street theory, but I don't think that's possible, because I think it's too close to spring for them to announce a spring release date. I think it's just going to be a Spider-Man Homecoming release date frame. I know it's not tie-in, but that would be best for marketing and sales. That would just be like when the peak of the hype for Spider-Man. Like, there's a new movie coming out, and then a AAA game. There's a cartoon coming out not shortly after. Like, it's the perfect time to release everything Spider-Man. So, I'm not too sure about, like, the developers. You guys have heard that they're hiring. It makes sense what everyone's talking about, how they're just hiring new people just to, like, touch up some animations, like trees and grass and stuff like that. It makes sense that they're not working on, like, the main animations, because, yeah, I don't think they'd just be looking around posting ads on Twitter just for huge animation jobs. I think they'd have someone, like, close to that they've known, like, previously working on jobs with them. So I agree with everyone else that they're just hiring little animators for the little jobs that they need to finish up before they can release the game, so the game can reach its full potential and just blow us all out of the water. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Shout out to Evan Falarka, Legit MHX, and Spidey Bugle. As I mentioned you guys earlier in the video, you guys are awesome. I agree with everything you're talking about. So yeah, this is Spidey PS4 Hype. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Only die!